Yo, what's up everyone? This is Francis over here from PlayerEssence.com, and boy, was today a good day to be a Xenoblade Chronicles fan. Nintendo had a massive 24-minute presentation, a Japanese presentation, on all things Xenoblade Chronicles X. And even though I couldn't understand what was being said, we've got a lot of great information, and that presentation was just amazing. There was so much stuff that got unveiled, plus stuff after the presentation on both Xenoblade Chronicles X and Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for the new Nintendo 3DS. But we're going to save the latter for later, and we're going to get right into Xenoblade Chronicles X content. So one of the more exciting pieces of news that I'm not sure what shared in the actual presentation, but afterwards, was that Japan will be getting a Xenoblade Chronicles X Wii U bundle. So this bundle comes with one 32GB black Wii U, one gamepad, of course, the game Xenoblade Chronicles X, a physical copy. You also have an art book, a special map, and a custom designed 1,000 yen prepaid card. That's pretty cool. If you want to see more details on the whole story, you can check out the link in the description below, and I'll take you over to Player Essence to where you can find that. But I'm actually really excited about this bundle. I'm thinking that here in America we might get a special edition with some of this content, but as you can see, Nintendo's really pushing Xenoblade Chronicles X hard in the Japanese market. They didn't do a Smash Bros bundle in Japan, and the Mario Kart bundle didn't launch as soon as the game launched. This is actually launching with the game on April 29th, right in Japan, so Nintendo's really on point with this. They really want to push Xenoblade Chronicles X to the Japanese audience, and I hope it does well there. But overall, I was really impressed with this bundle, and I hope we get a special edition with the actual art book and all the other goodies that they have in there here in North America. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next story that I have here. So Xenoblade Chronicles X will support Pro Controller. It will also support USB keyboards, and it has been confirmed to run in native 720p. So the official eShop page for Xenoblade Chronicles X was unveiled, the Japanese eShop page, and that's where all this information was listed. And I pretty much knew the game was going to run in 720p native. The game is so big, it has such a vast world, I didn't think they can get the game up to 1080p, but regardless of that, it still looks amazing. There is so much stuff in this game. I really liked during the actual presentation when they showed off all of Neo Los Angeles and just everywhere you can go and all the expansive areas, and then the mechs flying and the exploration. It just looked gorgeous. There's nothing like this on consoles that I've ever seen in my lifetime of playing video games, or at least any game that I've played. There has never been a game that's just vast open world, just hop into a mech, go flying around, and it's just amazing. And the news even gets sweeter with this next story, because Xenoblade Chronicles X will support 32 players for passive data exchange and 4 players in-game quests for online play. Yeah, Takahashi, or maybe a mistranslation, kind of trolled us with my last Xenoblade Chronicles show, or my last information on Xenoblade Chronicles, talk about how the online play might be passive. Yeah, he said passive as far as some of it, but then didn't reveal that, oh yeah, there'll actually be 4 players online in in-game quests. So that is amazing. So this passive data thing, it's basically to where you can collect items, possibly even information, with up to 32 players on your friends list, or maybe in a hub world, I'm not really sure. But it's not like they're actually in your game, but just basically through like a menu or something like that, and you can get items and info and data exchange, and maybe even swap strategies. You can use the USB keyboard to do that, so that might be pretty cool. Also, the 4 players in-game quests, that is just a dream come true. That's what a lot of people were asking for. They say, hey, I want to go tackle missions with my friends, and you're going to be able to do that. So that's really awesome, and I'm happy that they did put that in there. And that's just like the icing on an already delicious single player cake. So man, it's just, there's just so many things that are going through. I want to know as far as what the online multiplayer is like. Is it like to where you go to a certain room and then from there you can add them on? Is it just certain quests that can only be tackled by 4 players? Is it in the actual single player to where you can invite people over? There's going to be certain quests that you can tackle with other players that you have or on your friends list, and you can go into that. Because if it's a single player game and then you have friends coming in for single player guests, I'm not sure if that's going to fly. So I think it's actually going to be a separate whole thing to where you have 4-player quests that you can tackle and take down people, kind of like Monster Hunter or something along the lines of that. Hop in some mechs, go have some fun, or just kind of battle it out with the ground with a certain character that you want to pick, or your own customized avatar. And really, I think that's the reason why there are customized avatars in the game as far as the main character, because they don't want the same person running around like Uncharted 2. You got like a million Drakes out there shooting each other or something. So they want some variety. They don't want anybody to look the same. So you can customize your avatar and bring them into the next world that you want to go to. So I think that's pretty cool. They did say they want to become the Bethesda of the Japanese game development, and they are, whew, I love Bethesda's games. I love Skyrim. I love Fallout. Fallout 3 is one of my favorite games of all time, and this gives me that wide open world feel that Fallout gave me, but just a lot better looking, and the battle system being a lot better in my opinion from what I've seen, because Xenoblade Chronicles battle system to me was one of the greatest battle systems of all time, bar none. Any game, any genre. With this is really reminding me of Bethesda and what they're doing, and yeah, they've definitely trumped any Japanese developer to this point, and they are proving why they are one of the best developers out there. I mean, thank God for Nintendo just basically giving these people the time and giving these people the funds to make this type of game. So let me know what you guys think about today's news, about all the footage, the mechs, the areas, the locales. There was so much great information. If you haven't watched the presentation, I will have a link to that in the description below, along with all the articles that I talked about today in the Xenoblade Chronicles X show. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for this one, guys. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. It really helps us spread our content across YouTube, and smash that subscribe button if you're someone new. Here on Player Essence, you're going to get a variety of videos based on Nintendo's IPs, plus we're expanding into something new, which I will unveil very soon, so look forward to that. Thanks again, and we will see you for the next video. Peace.